Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I love the Pokemon video games. And at the start of each game, you have a choice between grass type, water type, and fire type. Now, I don't do competitive battling, so this will just be a non-competitive list. So if there's Pokemon that actually aren't good and competitive, fight me. For each region, region, I'm not going to count Pokemon Yellow because the only starter you get is Pikachu, which is good, but they really didn't need to go too heavy on that Pikachu from the anime. Okay, so I'll start with Hoenn. Hoenn, my favorite starter is Treecko. From the end, Treecko is the only starter after seeing the anime is the one that I wanted. All the others before the anime even started, like Diamond Pearl and all that, Black and White, I actually knew what story I wanted before that show aired. And the first time I played Ruby, which was like 2014, I chose Treecko because of Ash's Sceptile and Grovyle and Treecko from the anime. From Johto is pretty easy, and that would be Cyndaquil. Notice Cyndaquil would be the only fire starter on this list. So sorry, all you Gen 1 Charizard fans, he's not my favorite Kanto starter. And that one might actually surprise you on who it is. But anyway, back to Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil, when I first played Soul Silver, which was my first actual Johto game, instead of just borrowing it from my brother, so I chose Chikorita because it was the grass type, and I honestly love Chikorita the most out of the three from the anime because of how funny it was. And then, not knowing the gym types, Falkner pretty much destroyed me. And they didn't want to catch a Bellsprout for the Onix. And then, after a few times, I faced off against Bugsy. Yeah, and looking at how many gyms there are from Johto, during the Kanto part of those games, it's not that bad. Keep in mind I never played Johto, like Gen 2 games. I'm talking about Gen 4 from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, yeah, the teams might be a little different. I don't know off the top of my memory. Well, some Pokemon really I don't know off the top of my head. That's really surprising. So then I chose Totodile. And Totodile was good. Okay. I had honestly a tough time dealing with the Bud type gym. And then against my rival, even though I knew Ice Fang. So, yeah. And then I just decided to stick with Cyndaquil. And boy, oh boy, did I love Cyndaquil. Especially its appearance, just the sprite of it following you around, which I need to bring back, but they probably won't because they're stupid. Thanks a lot, Game Freak. You really are a freak, you know that? Cyndaquil only really has problems with really maybe one, maybe two gyms at most. That being Claire, which dragons, so every gym will be tough. So, and Chucks because of his Poliwrath. Okay, let's see. Now I will do Unova. Now the reason I actually chose might actually surprise some of you because it's probably the worst out of the Unova starters, but damn it, it's honestly one of my favorite starters of all time. Snivy. The main reason is, oh wow, I can't believe it. I had a friend named Simon Bollinger. So, when we were talking on the playground before it happened, he was gonna choose Tepid because fire type starters. Granted, I didn't know about the firefighting until later on. So, what I wanted to do was, as rivals would do it from the past game, when they choose the one that's strong against the player, I chose Snivy. Lo and behold, I really loved Snivy. I like Oshawott and Tepid, but Snivy is where it's at. Superior is just the best grass starter. Final evolution. Let's see. Alola. Now, in 2016, one of the biggest questions was, what Pokemon team are you? Team Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio. Now, the one that I immediately... Now, during school, I wasn't even supposed to have my phone, but I did, and I took it out during lunch, and I saw the starters, their final forms and all that, and the one that I immediately took a liking to was Rowlet. Yeah, he has a bow tie. And as some of you may know, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so of course, bow ties are cool. Yeah. Never actually played with Popplio, even though Rowlet's probably the worst of the starters. I'm honestly more of a grass type starter person. So yeah. The next one I chose was Bulbasaur from Kanto. I just have always loved little Bulbasaur. I mean, this little guy. I mean, come on. How could you not love him? Even though many people would always choose his more important counterparts, being Squirtle and Charmander. Yeah, Charmander. They even chose an overrated lizard. And my favorite Pokemon starter from Diamond Pearl and Sinnoh would be Turtwig. Yeah. He wasn't the first starter I ever chose from Sinnoh. That was in Chimchar. Because I talked to my brother, he always chose fire types, so I didn't know which one to pick. And he told me to pick the fire types. So I picked Chimchar. I do enjoy Chimchar, and currently every once in a while when I pick up a Pokemon game, I might play Pearl, which I'm playing with Piplup. Right now it's a Prinplup. And the starter that I've had the longest for a Pokemon game would be my Turtwig from Pokemon Platinum, which is probably one of my favorite Pokemon games to date. And my Turtwig was a female, and she is currently level 90. So, yeah. Those are all my favorite Pokemon starters from the games. I love them to death. Bye.